What's up, guys? Sorry for the delay. We had a bit of an issue. We have a very special guest here today. This is Amaya.
Hey.
Guys might recognize her. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Smash that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell.
Smack that dislike button. Fuck us.
That's something I can get behind.
All right. For today's show, I hope well, actually, let's start really quick. How was everybody's week, yo? How was your week? It was Dave's birthday. What did you do for your birthday, buddy?
Eat.
Ate.
Eat? What'd you eat? Did you go out to dinner at all?
Oh
Or?
my god, did you see Nick? Nick
Nope.
who's the supermodel.
Girl cooked dinner. I got no complaints.
Very nice.
Woo!
That's good.
Lucky
What did oh, Matt left. What did you do, Tyler?
I recorded some drums for Another White Lie.
What's
Been,
that?
working on that. That's our new
What's
album.
Another
coming.
White-
That's our new album.
You,
coming
oh,
out.
you're in a band? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, I didn't either.
Damn. What's the name of your band?
The Broken View.
Oh, do
We
they have any
actually-
merch?
Yeah, we actually got our hoodies restocked and new CDs. So if you guys want to check that out, it is thebrokenview.com/shop. If you guys want to check that out. Yeah,
Damn, I do some singing. You know, maybe I could feature on a song.
yeah, maybe.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, well, keep it in mind.
I mumble rap.
All right, Matt is back. Matt, I mumble rap. Matt, what did you do with your week, buddy? What did you do?
Worked my ass off,
Damn straight you did. You were
that's
like
pretty-
Rihanna.
as per usual.
Work, 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 work.
Yeah.
All right.
I literally put coilovers in my car right before we started this.
All right. So,
Nice.
hello, chat. Hello. Love that we're all
How's the
we're
chat
all a
going?
world apart,
How's everybody in the chat?
but bind together via music. God damn, you're right about that. Yeah. Couldn't put it better myself. We are all in this together, as they would say in High School Musical.
All in this
together. Hello. Whoops. We're starting. Yes, we are. How's it going, guys? Chat. Okay. If you could pick any character to play as, why and what reason? Oh, gosh. I want to play Terry McGinnis. Let's make this happen. I have always wanted to play Terry McGinnis. If you could do like a live adaptation of the first movie / couple episodes, like it's like a 3-part episode of Batman Beyond, I would love to play Terry McGinnis. And I got some ideas. I got a whole like screenplay idea. So let's make this happen, DC fan. New hashtag: restore the Batman Beyond played by Austin Krennic. That doesn't have a ring to it, but we could do some. we could do some sort of hashtag. But thank you for asking that. I actually would love to know if you guys could be any comic book characters. I want to know what you would be, starting with Tyler, and we'll work down.
What would I want to be?
Comic book character, yeah. DC fan asked, so I assume he meant DC, but
I don't know. What do you think I would be?
me? I think
Yeah.
you would definitely be able to play Amanda Waller. All right, what do you think? If you knew Amanda Waller, look up a picture of Amanda Waller real quick.
God. Someone asked how we become a Patreon.
Woo!
I will post
to our
the link
Patreon
at the
page.
top and pin it if anyone wants to check that out.
Check
But
out
what
the
am I?
Patreon.
What am I looking up?
Amanda Waller?
Amanda Waller.
I think you'd play a great Amanda Waller.
Big J.
Amanda?
25.
Amanda
like the
Waller.
name?
Yeah.
Big J 25,000 says. So when you guys got together,
Wow.
I love
No,
it.
honestly, if I'm being honest, you could be a good Dick Grayson Nightwing. Chat. Tyler's
Oh my
Dick Grayson Nightwing.
Guys,
Someone
look at
asked-
this is what he tells me.
Yes.
Are you showing him? Are you
Yes.
showing him Amanda Waller real quick?
Yes,
Yes.
that's me.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, I could have probably chose better characters, but Matt, what about you? DC character, if you know any. I don't know if you're a DC fan.
I don't.
All right.
I'm a
Dang.
Marvel person. Marvel.
Or what Marvel then? What Marvel character would you like to play?
Captain America.
Fuck yeah.
All day.
Day, what about you?
Goku.
Goku. Hell yes.
Yes. Yes, that's the true right answer.
Show me your best power up.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
You gotta see. This is if you want to make it in Hollywood, you gotta be able to just do it like that, right on the
Not
spot.
trying to destroy everyone's ears right now.
Oh, okay. It's so powerful. His
Yeah.
fucking Goku impersonation is over 9,000, y'all. What do we got going on in the chat here? Matt, you said somebody asked a question. What was it?
Yeah, Big J 25,000 said, so when you guys got together, did you already have a sound in mind, or what? Or was this just something that came together as a melting pot and evolved to this point?
Tyler.
Yeah, so when I started, so I had like a sound in mind that I wanted. It was similar to like Plotting You and stuff, and what is it other Star Set? I heard them and I was like, yeah, I kind of like what they're doing, and I wanted something similar, kind of like that larger than life rock band type sound. So that was like kind of like what I had in mind, and then I brought Austin in, and that's when we wrote All I Feel Is You, which is actually the song that we're going to be going over today. This is like the very first Broken View song to ever exist, which is pretty cool. So it's actually got some of my favorite stories, and we'll get into it. But yeah, it was definitely there was definitely a starting point with that, and once we wrote that song, it was like, okay, this is our thing. So
Which one? All I Feel Is You?
All It Feels You, yeah.
That's why I'm really excited that we're covering this song tonight, because it's actually really funny. Matt was there during the very, very early stages of this song, because I remember when I came over and it was you, Landon, and
Josh.
You guys were just sitting around, and you guys were waiting for me to get there. You guys were jamming on your guitars, and I remember I got to play Josh's telly, which was cool. And I remember Tyler just looked at me. He was like, "Well, do you have any ideas?" And I went, "Boom, ba dang, dang." And then he was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "That's just one guitar part." You were like, "No, I love that." I was like, "Oh, okay." So we just kind of like, we worked off of it, and it became All I Feel Is You. And I remember we were all like, like the video of those dudes who like are all like by the tree outside, and like when you do it, like when someone says something that's like really crazy or like a diss, and then they all go, "Oh," and they're all like jumping around.
Yeah.
That's like how we were acting when the fucking chugs come in, like da 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 da.
Oh yeah.
We're all like, "Oh my God."
Yep.
It was like so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we just knew that All I Feel Is You was the bar, and we were like, we gotta go down this route, because we felt something from All I Feel Is You. And I remember Tyler was sitting in the corner, and he was just like, "All I feel is you," and I was like, "What are you saying over there?" And I was like, "What are you saying?" And he's like, "All I feel is you." And I went, "That's the name of the song." I went through like really old emails that I had, and I was like, there are lyrics somewhere in these emails that I sent to myself from my computer that I know will work, and I found them, and they were in an old song, which maybe someday I'll show the Patreon members. Maybe. It's horrible, but I used to make music with my friend Will, and in this song I use those lyrics: "The bleeding memories of your ghost, hurts for a moment, then it just goes." The lyrics were a little different, changed them a little bit, but basically it was like I was going through the emails and found that, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is definitely like a good kickoff point for this song." And I remember like I was really irritable with you when it came to the lyrics at first, because we were just started working together. I was like, "Who the hell does this guy think he is? He's telling me he doesn't like my lyrics." I was like so mad. Like I said some lyrics and you went, "I like the first two lines," and I went, "Oh yeah, I don't care."
Yep.
I was like, I don't care then. I don't want to use it now." But like actually, people are gonna make fun of me because all I ever do is talk about Blue October. But like Beautiful Man, Justin Furstenfeld says all the time. He says you got to put your ego aside when it comes to your art, and you need to not make you don't compromise with art. You make sacrifices that are necessary for the art. But there are some things that you will honestly always feel super like strongly about that, you know, you're hesitant to change. But it always works out in the end because we're always like, yeah, this song kicks ass. So what was the second part to that question?
The second part to that question was, is it something you already had in mind? Was this just something that came together as a melting pot and evolved to this point?
Yeah, so
I
it
mean,
was we pretty much answered.
I guess we
it, yeah.
answered it then.
Pretty much
Okay.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
there's
now
another one
we're
down
at the
here.
point where
Yeah, DC fan said if you could cover any song in any, why and which song? If you could cover any song.
Any song?
Breaking the Habit by Linkin Park.
Yeah. I don't know if we would do any more covers. I think that was like. I mean, I never
Hold
say
on,
never.
actually, I mean, I have a song that I've always had like this addiction to, and I don't understand, but I've always wanted to do my own little version of, and my mom put me on the spot one night because I was doing like a live stream, and she was like, "Can you play this song?" No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age is such a like banger, and like Dave Grohl's drums are insane, but I've always wanted to do like a really stripped down, almost Western version of No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age. I've always really wanted to do that because that song is just so awesome, and the melodies are sick, and if you really slow it down, you could really like, I don't know, maybe one day I'll play it like how I can play it. Because I do mess around with that in my room from time to time, and I'm like, yeah, this song has a thing to it. But that's it. I mean, like Matt, obviously, Tyler and I decided to do the Breaking the Habit cover. But what would you do if you could do any cover? And then we'll ask, and then Day, you answer as well, please.
Damn, that's a tough question. I'm personally not into the whole covers thing. Obviously, we did a, you know, you guys did a phenomenal job with Breaking the Habit. I feel like that's the bar. But for me, if there's anything that I could ever pick to cover, I like making really obscure songs or songs that are completely out of the genre, reimagining them to like become our own. I think that's cool.
Yep.
So maybe like we could do like a Broken View version of like a 1975 song, or
Oh my
sick.
God, you're speaking my language now.
right, or like, yeah, or like a pop song or something like that. I feel like that would be really cool.
Oh, dude, can you imagine if we did a cover of "Love It If We Made It" by the 1975?
Oof.
Fuck.
Oh, that'd be
I
so
almost
That'd be so
want to
good.
do it now,
That'd
even
be
if
so
it's just
good.
for our Patreon peeps. Maybe, you know, I'm just gonna say stuff,
good.
and maybe, you know, if the demand is high enough, you know, I mean, look what happened. I mean, the Snyder Cut's coming, so hashtags work, y'all. By the
You're
way,
never
I just
gonna
need
shut
to
up about the
really
Snyder Cut.
clearly. I just need to state really clearly that I am a little obsessed, and it's one thing that I can't stop talking about. But when I get on things like this, I'm like, yo, I have to support it sometimes because I've been an avid supporter of it for like 3 years, and now that it's coming out, I'm like, oh, every chance I get, I got to talk about it. So when I'm with people or anything, and people are always making fun of me over it, but whatever. Hey, man, I'm passionate about it, yo. But anyway, I guess we can move on past that. Day, if you could cover any song.
Pretty much done it. I've been like a huge Linkin Park fan since I was like just started playing guitar. Main reason I own a PRS. I've recorded pretty much all of Linkin Park's first album on my desktop already, and we've already done a Linkin Park cover, so I can't really complain.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, that I feel like that might have been part of the reason you were like, maybe I should join this band. They do Linkin Park covers like I do.
Alrighty. Oh, my
Honestly,
sister.
if I hung out with people and they were doing Blue October covers, I'd be like, "Can I please sing? Can I sing?"
My sister says you're very obsessed about the Justice League.
With the
short film.
Snyder Cut? Oh, dude, come on. There's a trailer coming out on Valentine's Day. And for someone who is single, it makes it feel like I'm gonna meet my girlfriend for the first time. That's what it feels like. It's like, hey, you're single now, but on Valentine's Day, your girlfriend, we're gonna pick one for you. And you've known she existed, but she didn't know you existed this whole time. But now you're gonna meet. And finally, well, I'm not gonna see the movie yet. So I guess I don't know. I get to live stream with my girlfriend on Valentine's Day. Let's put it that way. I get to from a distance. But it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. And I know DC fan in here, dude. If you I know. You don't even have to tell me. We're excited. Anyway, let's talk about some All I Feel Is Youing.
Yeah.
Huh?
So I guess we can just go into like the meaning behind it quick, and then we'll play the video, and then go from there.
Cool.
It's exciting. Let's do it. Are we gonna watch the whole video or just clips stop whenever?
I don't know. We'll see.
Just
but-
watch it and honestly just outburst. If you think something, outburst and then we'll pause it.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll do it.
Why don't you go into the meaning behind it while I set up the share screen for you guys, and then, yeah, we'll get started.
Certainly. So I guess the best way to put All I Feel Is You is like it's like obviously it's all from the same relationship and that time, and I guess it's like this concept that you are so lost in this other person's, or like you have like this obsession with this person so much to the point where you're like it's a very desperate song. So like you have these feelings of like obsession, and you can't let things go when it comes to this person, and you can't speak to the person, and maybe you haven't for a while. So I guess these were the things that you always wanted to say that you didn't get to say. So it's very dramatic on like a stance of like the song actually is more like a movie. It really doesn't have a chorus. It doesn't have a verse really. It just goes, like it starts and it doesn't stop until it kind of just it like collapses on itself. That's the best way I've always thought about the song. I'm like, it kind of just, and that's the best way to describe it for what the meaning of the song is too, because those are those feelings, because you only feel that person now. Like you're so obsessed that you've lost touch with who you are, in like a sense where you used to occupy some space in your body and now it's occupied by someone else. And that's a crazy concept, to just feel you don't feel yourself. You feel nothing, honestly, not even just yourself. You don't even feel anything, like no joy in things, because you're always thinking about it, you know? And it's a hard pill to swallow when you realize that's how you feel about someone. And but it's heavy, and it carries weight to it. And I think the lyrics just kind of wrote themselves, because there were lyrics I wrote over a span of years. And then once I finally got the right ingredients in the kitchen, by meaning, you know, the Broken View, it put itself together on like a really good level that, you know, did the best justice for that song. I think that song, in my eyes, is my favorite song, like sonically, for anything I've ever written, because it honestly is, in my opinion, is it's a perfect description of those feelings. And
Couldn't agree more.
yeah,
So
that was it.
If you had to choose favorite lyric, Angel asked this, what are your favorite lyrics from All I Feel Is You, if you had to choose?
Well, I know Angels are bleeding memories of your ghost. Mine are, I just love the change up. The change up in that song is super important because it sums up everything. Like, I guess you could say that's the chorus if you had to really break it down and put a genre to it. But that part where it's I stumble as the world surrounds me. I cannot help myself. I feel it every time my heart beats for you and no one else. That is the best lyric to describe what the song is about. And if you ever have questions about what the song is, like that line just says it all.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect summation of the song.
Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably my favorite too. And like when I was choreographing everything for the music video, I loved that part, especially when you guys have like the heartbeat sound in there. Like it was just such a
Tyler
good
was
transaction.
really on the fence
Like, the
about that
transition
too.
was just like,
About
I remember the
heartbeat?
heartbeat. You were like, I don't know about the heartbeat. I don't
Was
know.
I
I'm
really?
Like, no, trust me. You were like only for a minute, and then
Yeah.
as soon as it was a song, you were like, oh yeah, actually that's what's up.
I
But,
also
like,
like I like how it goes from when you have that part and then it comes after the and no one else, like
Yeah.
that part.
Yep.
And it just draws out like that, and then it goes right into
Yeah.
like the instrumental part.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God. Yes. Quickly, I just want to talk about that heartbeat thing again. The reason I heard the heartbeat, there is a reason, is because it wasn't just because I said the thing about my heart beating. It just all worked out. Like I said, this song, like I said, it's a perfect song in my eyes. It just worked. It just worked. Like everything that you threw at it was like, yep. And it was literally like, the reason I heard the heartbeat was a combination of the lyric, and when I heard the drum beat come in, right, it comes in, boo, ska, do do ka, but the way the drum is, it's like kaboom, and it's got like this kaboom, and that like snare kick. I know, right? Like it's got a snare kick, and it sounded like a boom boom.
I think
Boom, boom.
we should just
And it
replace all the
sounds like a
drums with
heartbeat.
Austin going ka boom 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 ka
Yes,
boom boom.
please.
Boom, stoom, kaboom, ska, but it ska, right? Is that
There you
good?
go. Yeah, that's it.
Throw some compression reverb on it. Done.
Boom.
All right. I fell in love with your music when it got suggested. Well, thank you so much. Oh God, I'm falling in love with our fan base. Like you guys are so cool for hanging out with us. I was afraid. I didn't know if anybody was gonna like think this is interesting when we talked about doing this, but you guys are showing up, 2 weeks in a row now. So it's a good thing, it's a go. So thank you guys for being here. We all
Yes.
appreciate it.
Definitely.
You guys
Matt,
should
what's
do
your
a-
favorite lyric?
My favorite lyric from what? All I Feel Is You?
Yeah.
I gotta think of them really quick.
No, it's okay. Tyler and I literally had to sit in front of a computer for like 17 hours, like just looking at this song. So, obviously we already made up our mind about it before it was out.
Yeah. Oh gosh. This song in particular took forever.
I would say my favorite lyric is it's just before the break where the whole band like really kicks in. Using the hand you dealt, that like whole line.
Oh
yeah.
That was
yep.
fun to write that.
I remember that whole part with the juggy jugs and stuff. That whole lyric, like that part lyrically is just so like angry and pissed off, and then you got
Yeah,
the
that's-
jugs. It's just
You
like,
said with every line, it felt like you had a knife and you were just twisting it.
yeah, yeah.
And I was like, well, Jesus, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to make this person feel bad in some way, but I don't want him to think I'm like evil or anything like that. But I mean, it is cool. It's a cool lyric. I do like that lyric too, Matt. I really, really was surprised. I surprised myself with that lyric because it's one of those lyrics where I hear sometimes from other bands. It feels like one of those lyrics that I hear from other bands where I say, damn, I wish I could have wrote that. And it's
And then
that
you're like,
kind
oh
of
wait,
lyric.
I
from-
did.
Right. Oh, right. I did. Titans is metaphorical tie. Hey, so Day, what is your favorite lyric if you have one from All I Feel Is You?
I've been trying to think.
Day had
Where's
a
the
long day.
the loading
was-
thing? We need
he
to put
was-
the loading thing.
He was definitely just looking at his phone, looking at the lyrics.
It's like,
Trying to
hold on a
think.
minute. What are the fucking lyrics of this thing? You don't have to choose one. It's fine. You can just say, I like them all, Austin.
You don't have to be the one to choose.
Wait, that's a different
You
song,
don't
ain't
have to
it?
be
Yeah.
the one to slap
Okay.
a fly.
He was testing you. He was testing you.
Don't mess with me like that, Matt.
You passed.
Day, you could like watch the music video and then like decide as you go along.
That's true.
He's
We can't. Yeah, honestly, let's just. do
let's
that.
just
We're
let's
good.
play.
We're good on that. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Yarg, all I feel is ye.
I was waiting for it.
Pull out the plankton voice.
I was like,
all I feel is ye, crabs.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, that's okay. We don't need to do this anymore. Aye, aye, Captain. All right. Anyway.
Gotta love Austin's plankton impressions.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like a monkey. Every time I meet a new friend, it's like, hey, do you know Austin can fucking do plankton?
I always have
That's
you do
how
it.
that's how I introduce. That's how I'm gonna introduce you to other people. I'm just be like, do
No,
the voice.
I just want to. That's gonna be my icebreaker, just to get it out of the way. Every time I meet someone, it's just gonna be like, "Nice to meet you," and it's just so we don't have to fucking do it anymore.
There you go. Alrighty,
Right.
you guys want to get into the video?
Yes, please.
Sweet. So this was actually the second. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, so this was actually the second video we ever did. The first one was the fall. And then this one was our second one, and it was shot all on our iPhone, Austin's iPhone, actually. And, yeah, kind of funny story. So when we were setting this up, this was in my garage. And we had just moved into this place, right? And my dad had like half the garage filled with like moving boxes and stuff. And I was like, Dad, can I please move all this stuff for like a weekend so I can record a music video in here? It's very important. And he was like, no, I don't want to move it. And I was like, you don't have to move it. I'm going to move it. And he was like, no. You can use half the garage, no more. So I was like, well, that's not going to work because we have a whole band that we need to fit in here. And half the garage is not big enough. And so he's like, I don't care. So he and my mother went to Vegas for a weekend to visit some friends. And I was like, all right, guys, we're doing this music video. Full garage, full swing. And so I had Austin.
I really hope your dad isn't watching this right now.
Oh, no, I've told him this story.
Oh,
You didn't know for a while though, right?
Yeah, I didn't tell him for a while, but I told him. I actually told him
Not that
recently.
long ago,
Yeah, it was only a few
right?
months ago that I told him. But yeah, so I was like, I had Austin come over, and we literally moved all these like there was boxes, there was poker tables, there were bicycles, rakes, like so much stuff that had to be moved. And before we moved any of it, I took pictures of it on my phone so I could place it all back when we were
Like
done.
literally exactly.
Exactly, yeah. So
You have to get to the accept part.
I ripped the paint
how
off
Austin
the
ruined
roof.
it.
yes, Austin ruined this, but
I
we
ripped the paint off the roof. The ceiling.
we set it all up, right? We moved everything in the house, and it was just me and my sister at the house. And my sister, like, we had stuff in the kitchen. I felt so bad because we were like taking up the whole house, just filled with stuff. And so we set up these huge tarps. We get like these cheap Walmart lights, which is what you see on the set. And yeah, so we set up the set, and the first day, I think we did the dancing shots the first day.
Yep.
And we got that done. And then the second day was the band shots. And then the third day was the day that they were coming home, and we had realized that there was a continuity error. We had the scene of Amaya.
Well, wait, get to the scene. Get to the scene first.
Yeah,
and then
Yes,
tell
get to
that.
the scene. It'll make more sense.
So they can, visualize what the
Gotcha.
hell we're talking about here.
So yeah, it was total 3 days, and then we on the third day we had to pack it all up, and this is where Austin fucked this up for us, but it's all good. I was
no,
like,
it's fine. You were just like, hey, just be careful with taking it off. I was like, it's fine.
yeah, I was like, I was like, make sure you get up
off.
on the ladder and peel it from the tape, or else you're gonna rip the paint. And guess what he goes? He's like, oh no, I can just pull it. It ripped all the paint on the ceiling, and I was like, oh. So I had to climb up there and repaint it, but after that we only had like a few hours before they were gonna come home. So we literally just referenced to the pictures, and we put everything back, and they didn't know. And then like a
You
month.
didn't know until you said something, right?
Yeah, and then like a month later, the video came out, and he was like, "Wow, you guys did a good job." And he thought we only used half of the thing.
No, I remember when you were showing him like the footage, like of like while we were editing it, we
right.
weren't done. And remember you said to me, you were like, "Oh God, I wonder if he's gonna notice
Yeah.
his garage." And I'm like, "Nah, tell him it's
Nah.
my garage."
Yeah, exactly.
He just goes to the neighbors and is just like, so what
Sorry,
you see
Mr.
over the weekend?"
Shoemaker.
Yes, sorry, Dad, if you're watching. He's probably not, but
He's like, "I'm never watching your live streams ever. Not after you lied to me." All right,
oh jeez. But that's like,
let's do it.
it was a chaotic weekend. Yes, my sister just said that. Yeah. But yeah, here is All I Feel Is You.
What happens in Malta stays in Malta.
Oh, yes. I love this video.
All right, so this part was really cool because most of that is just one take. Most of that.
Yeah, we
We only had like one. It was so. We barely had to cut at all because it
I
was
remember-
just so.
Yeah, I remember we were
Perfection.
I remember we were trying to edit it, and like we had ran into a lot of issues with her hair. And like your
Yeah,
placing,
it was the
like
hair,
where the
yeah.
placement of the hair was. Don't give me that look. But like yeah, like the way your hair was like moving like around it, like when we cut, it was like too. You could tell that it was cut, and like in movies you don't want to be able to tell that, like you want to make it feel like there's multiple cameras in the room.
Right.
So like I remember we had a very hard time with that, and I actually gave up on it, and Austin took up and he edited this whole sequence, and I sat on my ass and took a nap.
It was funny because
frustrated.
I was taking like pictures of behind the scenes stuff. I was climbing up this ladder, and
Oh, I remember.
there was a lot because I needed to get out of the way, right? And I wanted to get this angle from up there. I was like, I can just get some really cool shots of behind the scenes stuff from up on this ladder. And she just kept giggling every time I climb up this ladder.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not that funny, but like,
Yes, it is. Okay. I have to say something here. So this was the first time that I ever met Tyler or Austin.
Yes.
Ever.
Yeah.
what
So
were your first impression?
like I didn't even meet them before we choreographed. I just like I had the person I was dancing with said, hey, this band wants us to do a dance.
Yeah.
So played the music. It wasn't even like mixed yet.
Yeah. No.
No, it wasn't even mixed yet.
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay. So then I went over to your guys' house, and the first thing, it was hilarious because you have, Tyler sitting on the bottom of the ladder. He had like really long hair.
Yep.
It
I
was
have a
like-
very
it was
long
like
hair.
this, like, and
Yep.
he's just sitting there, kind of like slouched over. And then Austin's like, I'm not even kidding, probably like actually bouncing off the walls. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so excited, blah, blah, blah. Like, doesn't stop talking. And then
Yep.
I said something. You didn't talk like the whole time.
Yeah.
Tyler like did not talk.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there like,
Yep.
sad emo.
Sad emo
Just
boy.
sad emo boy. And then you have Austin being like, oh my God, this is perfect. This looks so good. And you'd be
Yep.
like,
We have
yeah, it looks
such
good.
a strange dynamic, but it works so well.
It was
Opposites attract,
hilarious. I just remember sitting there and being like, these are the most opposite people I've ever met in my entire life.
Yep.
Like, I remember at one point Austin was trying to imitate like a dance move that we had done. He's like,
Yep.
can you do this move again? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like this, and he was trying to like imitate it. And then you just sat the entire time.
Yep.
And you ate goldfish.
Did I really
You
eat
ate goldfish crackers.
That
'Cause you
sounds
brought
like
some
me.
out, and I wanted some, but I wasn't gonna go and eat them.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you
That
can
is
have some
right.
if you want.
That is right. Yeah.
You can have some if you want.
Hey man,
That is
I
hilarious.
guess I'm an eccentric director. I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess.
I'm
can I
gonna
answer
be
the
up
question?
there with Martin Scorsese and Zack Snyder. Or... Just kidding.
We have a question. What is it?
There's
We
a
have
question
lots
right
of
there.
questions. There's lots of questions pouring in.
Oh, how long did it take you to remember the dance?
Let's see. You guys asked us because we filmed this in what, like sometime in June. It was like.
Oh yeah,
early.
it was like mid.
It was like
midsummer.
early mid June,
Yeah.
right? And it just took like a couple of weeks. We choreographed it in like a couple different parts, but for the most part, this song was really easy to choreograph to because it has such a deep meaning.
Yeah.
Behind the song, and the best songs to choreograph to, like in my opinion, what I find when choreographing, the best songs to choreograph to are the ones that have some sort of like dynamic and like this like I don't know, like this dynamic where it's almost like a fight in
Yeah.
a way, like you're fighting and struggling, and those are the most interesting dances to choreograph
Yeah.
because you have this like really interesting dynamic going on. So it didn't take us long to actually choreograph it. And not long to remember it either, because we didn't have to choreograph the whole song,
Right.
which was nice. We only choreographed up until like the instrumental part,
Right.
and then we stopped for the instrumental part. We didn't do anything there, and then we like the part where I get is it the part where I get picked up? Yes, the part where I get picked up. Then we choreographed from there on.
Yeah.
So like we just choreographed in bits, which helped.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't take that long. We were dancing a lot at the time, so.
You know what's interesting? So this was totally by chance because, like, so we absolutely love this video. We love what you did with it. It's incredible.
Thanks.
What's crazy though is because like my sister dances, and we asked her if she knew anybody, and she knew this one kid, and we reached out to him, and he wasn't interested, and I was like, well, I don't know what we're gonna do now. So I was literally just one night scrolling through Facebook, and I saw
Tyler goes, "You're making the biggest mistake of your life." No, I'm just kidding.
That would be hilarious if I did that, but no, I did not do that.
No, he didn't do that at all. Just immediately wicked away.
But yeah, I was just scrolling through Facebook and I saw a video of you dancing, and I was like, yo, I need to reach out to these two and have them dance. Let's see if they can do it. So they agreed.
Dance.
And then like literally like in 2 days, you guys sent us a little video.
we literally so I think you said something about it. You had messaged him about
Dance
it,
for me.
and it was like that night we got working on it, and
Yeah.
I think it was like the second night
monkey.
we
Yeah.
like sent something to you guys.
And we were like, whoa.
I remember being really nervous because I didn't know because you guys didn't really give us any direction
Yeah.
as far as what was going on.
Right.
Aw, thanks, Angel.
Well, we were
She's-
sitting at Nomad,
Yeah.
and you texted Tyler. We were sitting at Nomad, and you were like, "So could I have like a description of like what the song is about?" And I was like, I remember you asked me, and I was like, the first time anyone's ever asked me what the song is about, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know. It's about a lot." I was like, she would never understand. No, I was kidding. But I was like,
no, you weren't.
I was like, no, I was not. But I was like, doing my best to paraphrase it in like bullets, right? And I was like, well, I wish I still had it. It's probably still in your notes, but I was like, it's desperation with like guilt and anger with all these things, so we were just trying to like give you guys a good idea of what the hell we were talking about. And I think we did a good job because you definitely did a great job with the
Well,
choreography.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I
So
said,
the message
yeah.
was
Yeah, it was very well executed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, like I said, like these type of songs are really easy to
Before-
choreograph too.
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Also the slowness of the song
Yep.
always felt like it needed dancing. That's why, because it almost feels, it's not 6/8, so it's not really a waltz. but it feels waltzy. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like
It's got some swing to it. There's a little bit of swing to it.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
got swing. Thank you for finding the word that I was
got
trying to
swing to
find.
it.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah.
By the way, before we move on from the shot, if you guys take your eyes to the screen here and look at the shot that we're paused on, if you look far enough away, you can't be too close to the computer, or if you're looking on a phone, you might be able to see it. But there is a fridge
I see the
behind.
fridge.
There,
That is my fridge in the garage. Yes.
There-
It is.
Yep.
Where?
there is a fridge.
It's like right to the right of me.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
can
god,
like
I
a
see
glowing
it.
Rectangle.
Very faintly.
Yep.
Yep.
So we used the fog machine to cover all, because that's just clear.
Oh, okay. Can I also say, this day it was probably like
Oh, it was
85
one of the hottest
degrees.
days, yeah.
85
It
degrees
was
out,
hot.
and like
It was hot that
100%
day.
humidity,
Yeah.
and it had rained, so it was like really humid, and we had the fog machines going, and you literally couldn't breathe. And
Yeah,
we
it
were
was
doing,
rough.
like, I was dancing, and it was like so hard to breathe, and I
Yeah.
had like curled my hair and everything. By the end, it was straight just because
yeah.
everything was like literally wet from the humidity.
Yeah.
And I remember we kept like having to open up the garage
Yep.
like slightly, and we would
Yep.
just breathe air like,
Yep. Yep.
and then we had to shut it back down because we
It
didn't want all the
was-
fog to get
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
It was
We're
exactly
monsters.
it was exactly the same when we did the band shots. It was exactly the
Oh
same.
my god, I
Yep.
know it was crazy because
It was
like
a straight up
nighttime,
Tommy
too.
Wiseau movie set.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Tommy
It was like the set. It was like this. It was like, don't touch me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh
Alright,
my
let's
God,
keep going.
Lisa, you look so sexy.
Yes. Let's keep going.
Her hair does move beautifully.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, you could see like the sweat just dripping from Austin's face on this shot. Yeah, it was so hot.
It was hot.
I was sweaty.
And then there's me and
Yes, guys, Rockstar sweat too. I'm just kidding.
And for some reason we thought it was smart to wear long sleeves.
Yeah, we were all wearing long sleeves.
Austin was wearing my jacket and I was in like this long sleeve because I thought it was cool. I was
Dude,
like,
when have you
yeah.
ever seen edgy rock bands dressed in tank tops or shorts? You
Okay,
know?
wait, pause it right here. I have to talk about something real quick.
Go for
Okay,
it.
so the whole time in this dance, the choreography that we were trying to do was like, you keep trying to like get away from this person, but like you can't, because
Right.
like all I feel is you, you know.
Yep.
So we were really focusing on that whole like give and take, like pulling away, coming back together. That's why
Yep.
that one shot, like I turn away, he comes back up behind me, and it's like I'm trying, and then he just keeps sneaking back up. But the one shot where I'm holding like his hands right
Deeper?
here, and we're, well, not right here, Austin, you're on the screen right here, but but where I'm like holding his hands, and then we go really close, and then we fall back down. That was probably one of my favorite pieces of the choreography,
Yeah.
because it's like you're literally falling.
Yeah.
Like that's what we wanted to like portray there, and like sometimes the easiest way is literally, and like that whole like moment where you just like pause and you're like standing there.
That look that you do is so awesome. It's like I don't know. I'm gonna
Let's go
I'm
back.
gonna rewatch it because like this is awesome.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
And then you look down and then you look back up and it's just like that's like the shot that we were like, okay, we need her for something better as well.
That part was like supposed to convey like this whole like, okay, like we're here, okay, this is okay, and then you start falling, and it's
Yeah.
like, no, it's not okay.
Yeah.
Everything is not okay,
Yeah.
and that's kind of
Mistakes were made. Fuck, go back.
yeah, yeah. But I think that was probably one of my favorite
Yeah.
parts of the choreography was that falling part there.
Awesome. Look at that awesome action shot of Austin right there.
Yes.
Boom.
Austin.
Dude, there's one shot later where you're like, he looks like the Joker.
Oh yeah, the very last shot. He
Fuck.
looks like a freaking Joker. It's awesome. Oh and yeah, here's my
Like
helmet.
when we saw the Joker.
Oh my god, you can see Tyler's hair. See what I was talking about? It's like
Yep, there it is. You could really see it once we
Yeah.
start getting into it, but
Yeah, it flows.
And here's our buddy Jake Carlini.
Yeah, where's Carlini at?
There he is.
he's the only one who dressed for the occasion.
Yes, he
It's
was in a
very
tank
true.
top. Oh my god.
It's been so long since I could say, oh, that I have felt so close yet so
Okay, another thing, real quick.
Go
Sorry,
for it.
I keep pausing.
Heartbreak
good.
makes you sweaty. I'm sorry.
So that part where we have like the hands, there was actually a whole like choreography thing that we did where we were like on the ground and we like rolled away,
Yep.
but you guys didn't end up using it because you were
Right.
like,
Yeah,
it didn't really like how it looked in the shot.
Yeah,
but
we didn't get it in camera.
You guys are just
nicely.
laying
No.
there and just roll.
Yes, yeah, it was. No, literally it was. We were like, because I went down and then there was a shot where like he was really close over my face and we're
Yeah.
like standing there like his head here, my head here,
Yep.
and then we would roll away opposite sides because again it was that push and pull
Yes.
type of motion, and then we
Like
would
magnets.
then it was like the hand, we were both laying on opposite sides and then it was
Yeah.
like reaching out with the hands,
Yep.
and that was the one thing that I was like, oh, because I really liked that.
Yeah.
But like I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I get
we
it.
didn't get it in camera, and we only had
No.
a few shots of it. Like that
Mhm.
was hard because like we didn't know like the dance. It's
Right.
much easier when you know like when like everybody in the room that's like capturing it knows the dance. We were just winging it. Like like I said, this is our second video ever. We had no idea what we were doing. Actually, I think Robbie Lewis, is that his last name?
Tabone.
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 Lewis.
Tabone.
Yeah, so he actually did some filming on the dancing.
Yeah.
And then our trusty cameraman Nick, who's in
The
here,
band shots.
he did the band shots. Yes. But yeah.
Yeah, which is my brother. He's not just a cameraman, okay?
Not just.
Yeah, no, that was hard too. I remember because we were trying to figure out how to actually film it at first because
Yeah.
it was like where I was like, okay, like do we just dance and like you video, and then we were trying to figure out. Didn't you guys have like that thing,
We had the gimbal.
the gimbal, but it was
Yeah.
like a really cheap gimbal?
Jimbo.
It's
person.
it was a nice gimbal, but it definitely has its issues, and it has like this little gimbal fail. We want to make. a
Telling you,
compilation.
we are going to make a compilation with some thrash beat.
Yep. It literally, so we would be filming and the thing would just die and it would go limp and you would see it. It's hilarious.
Oh,
But yeah, it was really weird
Matt
because
liked that.
I'd never had an experience with like filming something like this either.
Right.
that's why I laughed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was weird. I was like, do I just keep, because we didn't want to keep doing the dance all the way through, because
Right.
especially like the part where we roll on the floor, like
Right.
rolling on concrete, it's not fun.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it was a really weird experience because neither of us really knew,
Yeah.
because we were supposed to start filming right away and we didn't start filming for like 2 hours in. Do you remember
Right.
that?
Yeah. Yeah. We were
'Cause
trying to
supposed
figure out
be
lighting.
done. Yeah, it was you guys were trying to figure out lighting. Yes.
Yeah. That took the longest. Was
We
it
moved
weird?
The lights 6,000 times, and I was like, guys, it's fine.
I remember afterwards when I saw this and I was like, you would never know that those are Walmart lights. It
Yes.
looks really freaking it was like what, like a tarp in the background or something? Like
Yep. Those are just lights taped
Yep.
on tarp.
Everybody
we
has
taped
a
and
personal
untaped and
vendetta
taped
with
and untaped.
Walmart.
Do you remember that? Those
Yep.
lights so
Yep.
many times, and then
Yep.
Robbie had like these big lights,
Yep.
and we were like trying to move them around. And one thing you must know, Tyler and Austin are the pickiest people
Yes.
when it comes to things, which is why things come out so great.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not
so
that
picky.
picky.
It was like, no, that's not right. Oh no, we gotta move this. Like
Yeah, we
moving
spent
them
like half an hour getting these lights that you see on here like straight across. Like, and even that one on the far left is a little off.
I know
That's
you guys.
annoying
I
me.
can see you like being like, oh,
Yeah, I see
oh.
it. It's like,
Okay, I'm sorry. We can
no,
play
it's.
it again.
I actually have a question for you.
Oh,
Was it strange that we were filming it on an iPhone? Were you like, huh?
I have to say I did not expect that, and I do have to say I was a little judgmental at first.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yep.
I came in, I didn't really know what I was walking into, and like we pulled up to a house,
Yep.
and it's like, okay, we're like doing this in a garage,
Yep.
and like I walked in, and then you guys were like, yeah, and then we're filming it on this iPhone, and I was like, okay,
Yep.
except it was really cool. Like you guys were filming it on like some sort of program thing on the iPhone, right?
Yep. Filmic Pro.
Yeah, and I remember looking at it over your shoulder,
Yeah.
looking at the shots, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. And
Yep.
like, and then I know I saw the finished product. I was like,
Yeah.
you would never know. But I was a little skeptical at first of
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
why is
We were
you know?
too. Don't worry.
But I mean, you ended up, you can't even
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
honestly.
We're very very happy.
And
with
that
it.
ended up being one of my favorite bragging points when I would show people the video, and I was like, and it was shot on an iPhone.
Yes, it's even in the description. Oh jeez.
All right, let's go.
away. I stumble as the world surrounds me. I cannot help myself. I feel it every time my heart beats for you. And no one else.
Oh.
I gotta do it. Okay, so Tyler's mom. She needs to come in the chat and talk about that part where I get up and I whip my hair around. She always talks about that when we talk about this video.
Yes.
It's her favorite part. Honestly,
It's so sick.
Yeah, she did it. The hair,
Robbie.
that
She
hair
put it in the
twirl.
chat.
No,
That-
Robbie did the dance shots. Robbie did
Robbie did the band shot. Yeah.
the dance shots.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I didn't even know that I did that until I watched this video. I have no recollection of doing that. That wasn't supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
That was like something that I just did like
Yeah.
spur of the moment when we were filming.
Yeah.
And then I remember seeing it like after with the finished product, and I was like, "Oh my god, that looks
Yeah.
cool! How did I
Yeah.
do that?" And I've tried to like recreate it since, and I'm like,
Actually,
think
I
that's too
don't
much.
think it was actually in that part. We
No, it was in a different part. I
yeah,
think.
and we moved it to when it's on my snare hit.
Becca says she never shuts up about that hair twirl. No, I know, and it looks really cool in the shot, but it was totally unintentional,
Yeah.
like completely unintentional. But
Yeah.
yeah, the hair twirl.
Jeez. Oh, then you can see my
Oh my god,
hair
look at!
over there. Oh, jeez.
Please never do that hair again.
Yeah. No. Oh.
Oh my god! Okay.
All right. So this shot.
Okay. So.
I'm gonna play it first.
Yeah, play it, please.
So this whole sequence here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This is
So-
fun.
We filmed this all like we took hours, whatever, and
Yeah.
then like the next day, I get a text that says, "Hey, so that we realize there's a continuity error.
Yes.
You have your shirt on, but then you take your shirt off, and it doesn't show you ever taking your shirt off."
Yeah. You filmed half the dance with the shirt
yes.
and then without, and like you didn't do.
Because that was a spur that we didn't plan on that.
Yeah.
That was like a spur of the moment thing of like, oh, I think this would look better, like.
Yeah.
But we never like thought about so he was like, Tyler was like, can you come over and reshoot this?
Yeah.
And like I said, I just met these guys yesterday,
Yeah.
and my dance partner wasn't able to come with me, so I was
Yeah.
gonna have to go by myself back over to their house.
Yeah. And we were like, we need Mikey because so they stop here, okay? They stop on the other side of the garage, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Hair twirl.
So, hair twirl. That's where it stopped. So it's towards the fridge. And we were like, okay, we don't have anything showing her shirt come off. And then it picks up when she gets picked up. So
Yeah, and so I was like, well, my dance partner wasn't able to come, and so he was like, oh, okay, we'll figure something out. Like, just come. We need to just get the picture of you, taking off your shirt, whatever. So I get there,
This is a
and I
strange
was
thing.
contemplating the entire time. I was doing my hair and makeup, and I'm like, is this a good idea? Like, I'm going over to this house, these two guys that I literally met
oh, God.
yesterday, and I'm gonna be taking my shirt off. And I have to say, if there was two guys that I would ever want to have to take my shirt off in front of, only the second time that I met them, it would be them, because they were so fantastic, and I didn't feel scared at all.
We felt so bad about it. We were like,
But
I remember
She's gonna
saying
judge
that
us
to you.
so hard.
I was like, "How are we going to ask this question?"
yes, I know. I was
Can you
like,
Hey,
come
we
to my
need you
house
to come
and take your
over and
shirt
take
off?
your shirt off.
I know. It was,
Yeah.
but anyway, no, I was like I was driving there, and I'm like, is this a good decision? Is this a good idea? Isn't this how SVU starts? Like,
oh, God.
but no, it was great. And so when we get there, and we were like, wait, so we don't have my dance partner.
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't want to just have a shot of you like taking your shirt off.
Yeah.
So we realized, okay, we need somebody to be my dance partner.
Yeah.
And Austin was like, oh, I'll do it. Austin is this big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you can see, my dance partner's not. So we're like, that doesn't work. So Tyler
Yeah.
grabbed a nice long sleeve black
Yep.
shirt. And
And
in that part where you see the camera circling around
This part.
and then
right
me taking off my shirt, hold on. That part, that is Tyler.
That's me.
And the funny thing is that he had to, I want to stand up. Can I stand up with these
Yeah.
on?
Go for
Okay.
it.
It's like in my, okay. So he's standing there like this.
Yeah, I'm like all puffed up. I'm
like this to try to look like
a little
my
bigger.
dance partner, because otherwise it didn't look at all. So he was standing there like this, and we had to circle around, like staring like intently.
Yeah.
And again, this was the second time I
time.
met you guys, and I don't know, we probably have like 8 takes of that.
Yes.
Because
and
we could not stop laughing.
we just cracked up every
Like
time.
every single time, because you're just staring at this person.
I know. It's
And
like.
you have to like be serious
Yeah.
and kind of have like this like sexy expression on your face.
Yeah. Right.
And you're circling around.
It's honestly my favorite shot of the entire music video, because every time that this happens, it's not just how crazy it was that how we had to reshoot it. It's what it basically says. It's almost like this saying, the gloves are off, but like
Yes.
it's the shirt, you know?
Clothes are
And
off.
it kind of felt like that. It kind of felt like a, okay, motherfucker, like I hate you, and I'm gonna like, I hate you so much that what was what we always said? I love you so much that I hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Basically
is that kind of like how it came
Yeah.
across to me? And I was like, this is intense.
It-
And
'cause
this
it was-
part like
yeah.
is so important. And I would never be able to see the video without this scene, because it's so important, and it's not just to fix continuity, because
Right.
it emulates the fucking story that we were coming up with,
Yeah.
to the point where I'm like, dude, this video is naked without this freaking scene.
Yeah.
It's
It's
naked without
so
the naked. Also, like I feel like when I was choreographing this and everything, when I'm looking at it, I was talking about that like push and pull, and I feel like this is that part where like the relationship's really toxic.
Yeah.
And it's like this is almost like kind of like a sexual part, obviously, 'cause it's like
Yeah.
taking off your shirt.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like F this, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
And but it's toxic and it's bad, but like, okay, I'll just do it one more time. I'll just do this again, but it's bad for you. And it's like,
Yeah.
it just had that whole kind of, I don't know, that feel to
Right.
it.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm so mad that 50 Shades of Grey like stole it from us, and we don't even get paid royalties. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, like I really, really love how this came out, because we were afraid it was gonna look either goofy or it wasn't gonna fit. But like we fucking saved it by spinning around like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, keep it on one shot,
Yep.
and we can go back to the band.
Yeah, I remember.
like,
I remember.
and
We were
Just
like,
keep spinning around. But the look on Amaya's face is literally like what I just said. She's like, yeah, I want to dance, but I also hate you.
it's like
You know what I mean?
it's like bring it on, buddy.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly.
It's like you
It's
just
like an angry sex
like,
moment. It's like, I
we've
hate you,
always-
but I can't.
it is like an angry, yeah.
Okay, sorry, friends.
No, it's okay. It's cool. We're adults here. I really think that the emotion behind what is said it's like less is more, and there's like silence. There's no lyrics here, and it's like the video makes this better, because it's like when you're watching this part without the video. I mean, when you're listening to this part without the video, it doesn't convey any message, because you're like, okay, it's just a jammy music part with like
Yeah.
a sexy bass line. But
Yeah.
like what this part shows you, like with your facial expressions, like Tyler and I kept saying after this video, that's why we immediately knew, we were like, okay, when we do the Something Better story, Amaya's the one, because her face acting is like amazing.
Unmatched.
It's so good. It's
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
Like it's like Gal Gadot good.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we literally
Her-
call you Wonder Woman.
She's got yes, because she can act with her face.
Yeah.
She's very good at acting with her face, and that's like
Thank
really
you.
hard to do.
Except
Yeah.
I am
Um,
mad because in this part, like when you play it at the very end, can you play it?
Yeah.
At the very end of this, when I'm walking around, you see my face, right? There. Okay.
I
So
don't
you
see
can't,
it.
I can only see it, but I know that right after that shot, I started cracking up.
Yes.
And I feel like you can see the corners of my mouth like turn up just slightly. Like, I'm like
No, the thing is, she's right. You can tell, but out of context, not knowing that you cracked up after, it just looks like I was kind of trying to explain earlier. You're almost excited
yes.
to do this,
It's like an
even
evil
though
smile.
it's like it's a drug that you don't necessarily want to shake.
Perfect. Yes.
And
Yep. It's perfect.
and
explanation.
yeah, and yeah, and yeah.
And
But-
this is the shot that Facebook tried to ban this video, right?
Yes. So when we promoted this was hilarious. We used that shot as like the trailer of the video, and it got flagged for nudity, and I was like, no.
The
And
sports
so I
bra
had
was
to
wearing is so
fight
big, so
Mr. Mark Zuckerberg about it, and we actually got away with it. But it's funny. I always make the joke that this video is too sexy for Facebook.
So that became just the running joke now. Is
Yes.
Too sexy for Facebook.
Nick, we're gonna talk about something better at some point. But Nick said you're an amazing actor, and he had a lot of fun playing your fake boyfriend. He
Yes.
said it was the highlight of his life.
Yes, I know. Nick and I had so much fun in Something Better. Oh my god,
Dude, oh my God! On our Patreon, there is a video. I'm just gonna say a little part of the video, but
Oh wait,
it
I know exactly what
literally-
you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. It's the part where you're like, "What's your name?" And he goes, "Bob," and then you go, "Bob."
Yeah, because I was like, "Oh, what's your name?" And he goes, "Bob," and I go,
But
"Bob."
that's in there. That's,
Like the builder?
but it's in
It's in the video. Yeah.
And now every time I watch the video, I'm just like, Bob.
I know. I hear it too. I don't even remember that because it was so long ago that when I was watching the behind the scenes video
Yeah.
you sent it to me, I died laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's
We
funny."
filmed so much for that video. I can't wait to actually go through with that one.
Let's continue.
If you can see
Tangent,
this,
tangent.
I am seriously hoping that you guys would do a cover of Cranberry Zombie. I want to stay for the live stream, but I gotta go soon. Well, I
Aw.
promise you, I will add that to my list of songs to put on our Patreon, and I'll make that happen because I love playing Zombie. I used to play it all the time. Obviously, vocally, I've been taking a little break from the challenging stuff because of COVID. It's still kind of messing with my breathing. I actually have an inhaler, and I'm still trying to just get my breathing back to normal. But I love that song, so absolutely, I will put that together.
So I want to go back to this shot real quick. When we were writing, like, so all morning, this was, like I said, this was like the last day, and we had to wrap this video up, or else my dad was gonna come home and kill me, literally kill me, with a shovel.
Yes.
And
That you probably took out of the garage.
Shovel.
yes, that was in our
Talk normal,
kitchen.
too. It's
And
off of a little Nicky where he's like, I used to talk normal too. Then my brother Cassius hit me in the face with a shovel.
yes. So we were like, oh, how are we gonna? What are we gonna do? Like we didn't know how we were gonna get this shot. So then we realized that we had to use. Well, it was either gonna be Austin or I. And it was me, and I was like, how are we gonna shoot this without showing who it is? And then I was like thinking about it. I was like, yo, there's a scene in Halloween
Oh my god.
where Laurie is walking down the street and Michael Myers comes in the frame and it's like over his shoulder and you like hear him breathing. And I was like, that is going to be the shot. And then that's when Austin was like, oh, and then it's got to turn. And I was like, turn? What do you mean? Because like we had no idea. Like Austin had this down and he was like, no, just trust me. Just trust me. They got to spin around because like, she's got to get picked up and they're going to be over here. And I was like, okay. So he's actually filming this part. And yeah, we got it all down. And so the inspiration was like when we were writing this was Halloween, which
oh my
is
god.
pretty
He
awesome.
made me watch Halloween this past Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Did not enjoy.
Oh my gosh, it's like goofy now.
Just kept screaming at the screen. Why won't you die?
Yep.
Anywho.
Yeah, and Laurie throws the knife in front of him.
Yep.
Silly Laurie.
Silly Laurie.
But yeah. Oh, I love how on that snare hit, that's like when you throw. So good. See, we did that a lot. All the like the whippy stuff is like on the snare hits, and it's so sick.
The part where he picks me up, that part we had choreographed it with him picking me up against a wall, actually.
Right.
And then when we got there, we were like, oh, there's no wall.
Yeah.
I mean, there's walls, but like it's covered. Like we can't do that.
Yeah.
So we had to improvise that, and it's a heck of a lot harder doing that freestanding than against a wall.
Yeah. Yep.
And then what was that else I was gonna say about the part after that? Oh, so then there was the part where he kind of like throws me back like by the neck, and I really I was adamant about that part being in.
Yeah.
And he kept saying, my dance partner kept saying like, no, I don't think we should add it in. I think we take it out. And I was adamant about that part being in there because I feel like it was.
What part?
Like,
I didn't
catch
catch that.
It's in the it's the part that's in the thumbnail.
It's the thumbnail.
It's the thumbnail where he's like has me back like this.
Wait, what?
What do you want?
Who would ever want to take that part out?
He wanted to take it out, and I was like, because in the end, I was like, that part. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to mess up your stuff.
No, you're good.
But like that part, because I was like, that's how this made me feel. Like the relationship is like, when I was thinking about it, it's like,
choking you,
like literally choking me, like killing me, and like that was so important for me to have that in there.
Yeah.
No, let me say something. This is very strange. So, before we made this music video, I drew a picture, and I think it's still on my Instagram. And I was drawing. I don't draw a lot, but I draw. And I drew this picture before I had ever seen this imagery. And I was like, it's similar to this. It's not quite this, but I have always like seen some sort of, and it had nothing to do with this song. I guess I was just, I don't know, just doing something doodle of like whatever I was thinking about at the time. But like when you think about relationships like this, those toxic ones that people always say, they always say that word. I'm a little sick of hearing that word, but I think the poisonous, like, desperate, like, there's like these relationships that a lot of people have where you have like this really weird line between what is love and what is obsession.
Mm.
And don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. But it's like, but my point is like, to show that is really difficult because you can just show people arguing. You could, because I mean, that's all it really chalks up to in real life. But when you have imagery like this to a song like this, like, exactly what it's saying. It's like you were literally at each other's throats.
Literally, yep.
And you almost feel powerless to that thing. This is showing like he's almost like controlling you in a point where it's just like what it's like if all you feel is another person, like you are literally occupied by this person's life force, their soul, their being, and you are now that person. You know what I mean? And it's like they're controlling you to the point where you don't even know the line of who you are anymore. So I think this just means more to me than I think it could ever, if I could ever explain. It's very difficult for me to explain what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I actually like how Angel in the chat, she put that dance move. Oh no, yes, held by the neck, like it's just how it feels, good choice. And then she said, "Is it a loving embrace? Is it good or bad? Yes to both, but one thing is certain: there's no escaping it." And that's like what I was trying to say, like, and put that into words. Like, it's not good, it's not bad. Like you literally like, this is the point where like the relationship is like killing you. Yeah. Killing you in a way.
Oh my
god!
God,
Fun fact about the thumbnail. See this little hair?
Did you edit out my hair?
I was so annoyed by that.
Of course you were.
So I masked it out, yeah.
Oh my god. Of course you were. Okay.
But yeah.
Let's continue.
Well, thank you, Angel.
Oh my, this is the move! Yes. This is the move that Austin was trying to imitate.
Yes.
Austin was trying to imitate that move by himself. Saying, "Can you do this move again?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He like, the one that's like.
Yo, you need to understand something. I have never seen something so incredible in my entire life.
Me neither.
I thought that was like the coolest thing and it's different for us because we get to watch people dance to our music, and that was cool in itself. Because like, oh my God, they're dancing to our music, and this dance is special for this song. And it's like crazy because it was right on the beats, and I know you planned that. But it was like blowing me the fuck away. I was like, oh my God, with every beat, boo, zaka, and then like you just kept turning, and I was like, oh my God.
Becca requests that you do it.
Austin, can you do the move now?
Do
the
it.
move.
Show it to me one more time. So
yeah, wait, hold on, go back and play it.
Yeah, let's watch the
because they didn't
professional
even
do
get
it.
Coming up. Right here.
all right. So
Oh my God, it's so good.
I think it kind of shit ball. All right. So I think it kind of. I think how I showed it to you was like, I want you to do this again. It was when he went. I don't know. I was you. I think I was you, but I did a whole lot of. I was like.
That was it.
And I.
Let's give a round of applause for Austin in the chat. That was awesome.
Yeah. Guys, let's clap for failure. This is how you make little brats, okay? This is why they. You don't give kids a gold medal for losing in soccer.
This is when I was like, because Austin's over here like, can you do this? And then like Tyler's just sitting there like eating goldfish, and I was like, wow. But no,
I just picture Tyler in the corner like.
Yep.
Was that not him though? Was that not?
It's pretty accurate. That is pretty accurate.
Yeah. And then you would stop and you'd like look.
You're
at
welcome,
you'd look
Becca.
at
You're welcome.
the photo. You'd look at the footage and you'd be like, yeah, this looks good. Can we do this?
Oh no, they're gonna screen record that, and that's gonna become a meme.
You like he looked like a Muppet while doing that. Like you know, like when like you try to like get him to dance.
Hey, there's no strings on me. There's nothing here. He's controlling me.
All right, wait.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Jesus.
my God.
That shot right there of Austin breathing, all right, is so
fun.
Sick. Look how pissed off he is.
Yes!
Yes!
He looks evil!
Well, it's funny, actually. This is funny as hell because we were going to... I remember for the longest time, I was like, that breath is really abrasive. Could we, like, tone it down a bit?
Yeah.
And then when we watched the video, I was like, don't touch that breath.
Yep. Oh, my gosh. Look at my hair.
Look at Tyler's hair!
Wait, I can't see. Okay, now
That's all your hair, like, sticking straight
You
up.
look like you're going Super Saiyan. Day, check it out.
Oh my God. I never realized how crazy it looks until...
That is hilarious.
Oh,
Oh,
because it flips.
yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Sweating so
Look at the hair whip.
Wait.
Whoa.
And Nick correcting the Nick. Wait, pause it.
Yes.
Right there. So Nick corrected the gimbal at the perfect moment. So basically, the gimbal has a double click, and then if it stops moving and it doesn't do what you want it to do, you double click the button, and then it just snaps.
It centers
and it centers the thing. So Nick did it at the perfect time, right on the beats.
Yeah.
And I was like, no way.
We got so lucky
yeah,
with this. We got so lucky with this video. Like, not gonna lie. Look at that. Here we go. This one. Boom. Yeah. So like that turn was Nick correcting the gimbal. It's so funny.
It has so many parallels to like the hip move you did earlier. Kind of was just like that, and then the camera's doing it, and I'm like, what is going on? Like I said, from day one, everything you threw at this song just like worked, and I love this song so much. I love it.
Me too. When you guys, the first time I heard you guys perform live at a
Nick's
show.
like, I did it on purpose.
Oh yeah, you were a mess.
Yes,
I saw that.
The first time that you guys ever performed.
Totally no on accident.
It was me and your Aunt Colleen that were sobbing.
Yep.
And
The first note, and you guys were just
That was at the Hollow, right?
the hollow, yeah.
The
Yep.
Hollow,
Yep.
yeah.
I was sobbing.
Yep.
Oh god.
Thank you, Angel.
Yes, Matt.
The hair twirl.
Got those down picks on lock.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that
look.
part. That was improv.
I
shows a
love
lot.
this part so much.
That was not in the original dance. That was improv. Right
That-
there.
Yes.
That was improv.
So good.
And because I remember you guys were like, can you guys just do some like dancing? Because we need to
Yeah.
like fill in some stuff.
Yeah.
So we just like kept dancing to it. And that part was improv. That one part wasn't supposed to
Because
be.
the whole band, like that. So from the, you had the start, and the band comes in. You didn't have anything,
Right. And then
we had, you had like the big part.
Yep. Because after I do the move and then I
Yeah.
did the hair twirl away, that was it. That's where we stopped choreographing.
Right. And we were like, we need something. So like, yeah,
We
we
like,
had-
came up with stuff on the spot, but like that was
Yeah.
just improv.
Yeah. That like
But it works.
this
that, like,
look right
with
there
this-
that you're doing is like why we were like,
Well, it looks
yo, something better.
it looks kind of awkward right now. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, but you know.
But in real time, it's like perfecto. Oh yeah.
I also want to point out that
I love
we
that
had
part when
to.
you guys start jamming.
Yes.
That's my favorite band shot.
Yeah.
I
This is
punched the
sick.
air. I'm so angry that I just said, punch the air with
Dude.
my microphone. Like I'm.
So this was the
I don't
first. This was the first time we ever like got in a room together and played a song as a band, and like the energy that was in that room was so intense. I remember when
That's
this part came
true.
up, and everyone like we just lost it, and it shows really well in like these band shots here.
Yeah, rewind it a little bit and let it play through, and you can really see it.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
let
the
it play
energy's
through.
just- that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Is like
This was like the very first time we ever played anything together, like live in a room.
The hand grab.
this hand grab.
Oh, is it when I put my hand up?
I
Look at
love
this.
that! Ah! It gets me every
Yo,
time.
that's the shot where Matt is like, right here. This is the
Yeah.
shot with Matt. He's just like, oh yeah, mother.
Hair.
The hair.
Oh.
There was just so much energy. Austin becoming a
sweat.
sweaty
The
mess.
sweat.
Look at Jake going
Your
ham.
hair's like
That's
down to
not
your
sweat,
chin.
guys. That's the tears I saved up for the 4 years it took me to write this.
Oh wow, that shot right there, where you, Jake and Matt are just like lined up perfectly
Yes.
in sync, and like the way the camera is moving, right here.
Right.
Boom. It's
Boom.
so
Your
sick.
heads are both going at the same time.
Yo, that shot.
Oh, that
Pause
part.
for 1 second.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Tyler, look at your hair.
So
Yeah, we're
we
good.
had to reuse a lot of shots from different angles
From different angles,
over
yes.
this video because the dance only went up to the bleeding, the not the
Using the hand
dun.
you dealt.
bleeding memories. Yeah, no, it went up to the bleeding memories
Yeah.
part. It didn't go very long, and then we had to like reuse
Yeah.
some of it. Matt,
When-
do you want to talk about how maybe it was a little difficult to breathe in there? 'Cause I remember you said something about that.
Well, if you play the video for maybe another 2 seconds, I'm pretty much to blame for why we had to reshoot once or twice.
Oh yeah, wait, was it your?
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep it going.
There it is.
Yeah, right here, right here. So I did one of my little like headbang dive things that I do,
Yeah.
and the strap on the guitar broke.
Yes, you can kind of
I'm
see it
sta-
dangling here.
Yeah,
It's
and
Yeah.
there. It is. it's.
yeah, it's right there.
Hey,
And
I always liked it
and I-
because it looked like your guitar.
And
chord.
I was just standing there, and I just still not moving, just looking at Austin, looking at Tyler, just like, do I keep going? Do I do I stop?
Oh,
Well, that's
jeez.
funny. That's actually why this shot right here in particular looks blurrier than the other ones. Because Nick was wicked far away. we had to zoom this in like
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, this was like the normal shot, and then we
No,
zoomed in that
a
shot.
zoom. They were both zoomed a bit. They were
Yeah.
both already zoomed, and we zoomed in more.
Because in
Look at that face.
this shot,
Yeah.
Matt was fixing it.
Ah!
You look like you have no teeth.
I know.
I
That's
don't.
Austin at
That's
at
why I'm
78.
so upset.
Put your dentures in, Austin.
But yeah, we had to zoom this shot in particular because Matt is like trying to grab the strap. He's like, oh, and then like we didn't notice it, and then Matt saw it and was like, yo, you gotta fix that shot. But we liked the shot
'cause
so much.
Everybody's just playing, doing their thing, and I'm literally just standing there with the guitar, not doing anything.
But we liked the shot too much. Like we didn't want to change it. It was too good, and like we
It
didn't
was
have
a good
anything
shot.
that was any better. So we were like,
So
We're gonna
after
just
this
zoom it.
shot, I had to go and grab a new guitar strap, and then that's when we kept filming. So anything after this, we.
yep,
What was that?
Oh, the hair.
there it is.
I like it. It looks kind of like Matt Healy.
Oh, here's the Joker.
Yes.
There it is.
The Joker.
Hit me.
Joker. Why is that the Joker?
Because in
Shoulders?
the yeah, dude, it's the shoulders in the scene in The Dark Knight where he's like, come on, hit me, like that's like what he looks like.
Hit me.
It's such.
I want you to do it. I want
you to do it. Hit me. Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
Yo, that's a fucking sick ass scene.
That is an awesome scene. And then he closed. Oh,
I love when you see him just trying to wipe the
Yeah,
sweat
we were-
away from his head.
we saw that and we were like, yo, that's the end of the video.
It looked like it almost looked like I closed, like I put my hands in front of my eyes,
Yeah.
and then it looked like
Sam said, "Low key, that shot makes me think of gorillas."
gorillas. Which one? The one of me acting like Joker?
Like Joker.
Feel good.
I love the Gorillas.
I-
I actually
I do
had
too.
a Gorillas CD, and I would go to school when I was like 5 years old with my Walkman. And I remember Tomorrow Comes Today. I think I fucking broke the CD because of how many times I played that song over and over and over again.
Yeah, now that she said yes, because now that I think about it after looking at it, I can definitely see where she's getting that from.
The Gorillas. I
That's
guess I
awesome.
do, yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh wait, yeah. Because okay, 2D does have like really high shoulders, so I guess. But I'm breathing and I have my arm up like this, so I guess I don't know. But I do see the Joker stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
The Joker.
Ah, I missed it. Sorry. Missed what?
His question about how we all came together and with
Yeah,
the sound
answer
in mind.
Oh.
Basically, it took a little bit. We had a lineup, it didn't work, and then Austin and Tyler went on their own and they figured it out, and then they got us.
Oh,
Yep.
God. Yeah.
So, basically,
Low key, that shot. But oh yeah, that was what Sam said. Actually, Joker. The Joker returns. Hey, well, explain to me why they gave Joaquin Phoenix my part. Whatever.
Yo, that movie was
Amazing
awesome
job.
though.
Yes.
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
All I Feel Is You is also my first music video with you guys.
It is.
Yes, it was. Cause yeah, we did the fall. And we had no band. That was like when Austin and I were like still on our own, and we were like, "Do we know anybody that can learn this?"
Is that when you guys asked me to join, or was it like just like, hey, come be in our music video?
I think it was after the music video you joined. Like,
Yeah.
you filmed the music video, and then you're like, I'm in this band now.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because I was still in Brookline.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Oh, I remember when you joined the band officially. It was after our show that we played with Brookline over at the Hollow. I was sitting with you outside.
Right, for the my girlfriend and I put on that show for St. Baldrick's.
That's right. It was a benefit
Yep.
show, and
Right.
our first show of all time, I think. Actually, it was our
Yeah,
very
it
first
was.
show.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
You guys did that little acoustic show at Jupiter Hall. I was there for that one.
Yep.
But that was
yeah.
But
Oh,
as
yeah.
a full band,
Jeez.
that was the Hollow was the first one.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Jupiter Hall.
Oh,
Yeah.
sad.
R.I.P.
Big sad.
Yeah, we lost a
It's
lot
okay.
of venues in our area. It's very sad.
It's
Literally,
like a war,
like-
but instead of losing like soldiers, we just lost a bunch of
Mhm.
awesome.
Hello.
Well, which are soldiers. I mean, like they've been around for years. I mean,
Hey, we got Upstate Concert Hall moving to Albany now. So
I
Yeah,
know
facts.
best decision they've ever made.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
I'm, a
pretty-
little
someone
sad
actually
about it.
agrees.
Yeah.
I'm a
Nah,
little sad about
I'm
it.
pumped
Yeah.
this
I'm
moved to
pumped.
Albany.
I'm pumped.
I don't know.
It's gonna be so much more busy.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, the Upstate Concert Hall experience was being packed into that tiny
Yeah.
little like room, and everybody is like this close together, and you're
The
squished,
stage
and
with
you're
the sticky
right.
floor.
And
Yes,
and
the
stage,
Yeah.
the stage is like right there.
Yeah, you've never
know?
you've never felt the stage, have you? It's sticky. It was so sticky.
No, well, I've never no, but like
You'd
I've
walk
just
on
been,
it,
like,
you'd be like,
First of all, it's
just-
probably because all the beer.
Dude, I got a
all
video
over
from
it.
when I played there back when I was like in high school. My buddy had a gallon of water and literally drenched the entire stage with it.
that's hilarious. Oh jeez. Yeah, that
we lost.
gonna-
We lost
I'm kind
Jupiter
of with you on that
Hall.
one.
We lost the Lobby. We lost Skyloft. What else did we lose?
Fuse box. That's gone.
Fuse box.
David
Chrome.
Skyloft.
I don't know if Chrome is still around, but
Same, but different.
yeah, we
I think
lost a lot.
Paulie's went under too, right?
No, Paulie's is still around. Or no?
Polly's is still around, but we don't play at Polly's because it's run by shitty people.
Yes.
correct. But
Ugh.
yeah, no, that's it. Oh my god, it was.
Speaking of upstate, this isn't. Unfortunately, this is. Oh man, hold on a minute. Let me get back to Facebook. This is. This is not with Tyler. I thought this video had Tyler in it. That's why.
Oh, the More Than Human.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
send
no.
it to you.
No,
I'm
it
gonna send
doesn't.
to you. It doesn't have Tyler in it, but you can show him a still of it. Where the heck are you? How does Facebook work?
You can search for me.
They just steal your
Oh,
information.
there you are.
Fact.
Oh my God, yo, that picture I sent you on Facebook where they put Bernie Sanders in Batman versus
Oh
Superman,
my god.
God.
like he's sitting there next to Wonder Woman.
Yep. Jesus, it's hilarious.
I sent it to you, but
I
that
see
that was old band. You should put it on the screen. That was old band. I don't know if it's easy for you to do. but-
Yeah, no, it's not.
Dang it.
Yeah.
This was weird, but like, yeah, we had a second show there, and I thought the video had Tyler in it, but we had a second show that Tyler actually played drums for with my old band, which is one of the reasons that we ended up working together, is because after that show, you know, I was like, man, this guy has some potential, you know.
I mean, I guess.
Potential.
No, it was fun. It was fun. Matt wants to play at Upstate. Unfortunately, we won't ever be able to play at.
Yeah, I never had the
Upstate.
I never had the chance to play at the Upstate, but
Maybe the new one.
Day,
Maybe the
did
new
your
one.
band play? I can't remember.
Not my last band, but my high school bands. I've played there actually kind of often.
Oh, word! I actually didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, back when I was playing.
So does
metalcore.
anybody have any questions for us?
Oh, hold
Put them
on.
in chat. Oh, my
Becca
sister
says
said,
maybe we'll play at SPAC one day.
yeah,
Heck
that's the
yes.
goal. SPAC is one of our
Goals.
big Live Nation venues that we have here.
Austin, when are we recording the video for our? This is my brother, Broken View song. What's your favorite Broken View song?
I think he
Oh,
said it
what
was
could be worse?
Okay, I second
Well-
that though.
But what could be worse?
But what could be worse?
Did you send me a video of you guys doing that?
Yes, I did.
Dialogue in
Yep.
a British accent.
Yes.
Then small talk
About your girlfriends. Yes.
When's the world tour to Germany? 5.0 boy says, tomorrow.
Yes.
That would be amazing. I mean,
Germany is the best place for rock shows. I'm sorry, but
it's
it is.
true. Yeah.
It is.
Sam did take that video. Bollocks about your girlfriend.
Bullocks.
She was there.
Yes, she
That's
was
right.
there.
He has that video.
Yeah,
And then
in
she
your
just
kitchen.
starts cracking up in the background. It's hilarious.
This is who we are.
Who we are.
And Bollocks.
I should find that and post it to our socials so you guys can
What
see
could be
it.
worse?
It's pretty
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
you know where it is? It's in our
maybe on
old
like an
group chat.
anniversary, we'll do a.
It's in our old group chat.
I'm gonna
Big
have to-
Booty Judy's.
I'm gonna have to find it. Yeah.
Big
Say that.
Booty
Oh wait, yeah.
Judy's.
Wait, Angel said share that on Patreon.
Yes.
I'll share that everywhere. Yeah. We
Hang
can,
on,
we can do that.
I'll save it and I'll send it.
I say, chaps. Yes, indubitably.
Yes.
Oh man, one of you posted it on Instagram. I can't remember who did it.
I don't remember. It might have been me. I don't know. What voice impressions?
Voice impressions. Oh, we're reading the same thing.
Yes, we are. Go for it.
And you do.
You're the impressionist here.
I mean, I can do Plankton. You've already heard Plankton.
Just do them.
No, I actually
No.
don't know. I'm not that good at voices.
Are
You
you
can do-
serious? Yes, you are. Austin.
Plankton
You
is the
say this
only
all the
one-
time. All right, you could do Mr. Krabs. You do SpongeBob.
I
You can
cannot do
do-
Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, you did. You literally did it in the stream.
No, I didn't do Mr. Krabs.
Yeah,
you
you
did
did.
Plankton.
I did Plankton.
And Mr.
Put a
Krabs.
photo of the group chat
That
of
is
me
Mr.
playing
Krabs,
at
you
Upstate
dork.
Concert Hall.
I think the thing is that Austin does so many voice impressions, like just off the cuff.
Yeah.
That's what literally like you can just do like all the like voice impressions like right off. The
Oh, you can do the Grinch very well. Do the Grinch.
Oh my God, this is a picture of you at Upstate.
I forgot
your
how-
hair day. Your hair.
I forgot how fire our old group chat
Oh
used to
my
be.
God, Day.
Wait, can you share your screen?
Yes, actually, I can.
Our old group chat was fire.
It was there's some shit in here. There's some here it is. I got the video.
There it is.
Yes, Day.
Yes, Day.
Yes.
Day, are you wearing a Linkin Park shirt?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, Day.
That's awesome.
Oh,
All right, this video is going to the group chat. Could not save. Okay, well,
is it the video?
it is the video.
Ooh, there's a question.
Where?
Let's see. Natalia says, "Do you guys have any new ideas for new songs? When new
Oh
songs will be?
my
Like when you guys
God,
release new stuff?"
do we ever?
Yeah, so we
Um,
actually have a whole album coming out. Probably we haven't figured out a release date. It's too early to tell, but we're aiming for mid 2021, and it's gonna have a few singles from that before the whole album gets released. So pretty soon, actually.
Yeah.
With
We haven't
videos.
like settled on a track like of how many songs are gonna be,
Yeah,
but
There's that video.
there's gonna be quite a few for you guys to enjoy. I love this album. Obviously COVID was really weird for us because I had writer's block like I've never had in my entire life, and I think it might have just been because of everything that was going on, and writing was like impossible for me to do. And I remember we were going around and finding loops and stuff and just trying to mess with stuff, and we ended up working on one song over what's it called, over
Skype.
over like Skype. Yeah,
Yeah.
we worked on one song over Skype, and that was really the first one that was worked on. And actually, this is weird how this happened. I had a bunch of solo songs that I was writing on the side, which most of them ended up being on our new album because I was working on them, not even trying to make them Broken View. So there's like pop electronic versions of a lot of these songs.
Yeah.
And it's very weird. But I took them and I showed them to Tyler, and Tyler was like, "Oh, these are cool. We could work with these." And it was, like I said, a thing about the ego, putting that aside. It was difficult to like.
Nah, I remember saying the
Struck
same
them.
thing too when you showed me them. You're like, "Nah, they're not gonna be for the band." And you're like, "Yeah, I don't want to use them." I'm like, "Dude, they're fucking good. Add some guitar and it'll work." And you're like, "I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
really
know,
feeling
man.
it."
there was one that I could not compromise on, and I refuse to this day to compromise on it, only because it's like it sounded better the other way. But like
Yeah.
the rest of them all worked, and I was just so I think that might have been the problem. I was just like, okay, I gotta write a Broken View album, but I couldn't come over to Tyler's, and the because we weren't supposed to be doing stuff because your dad obviously for a good reason wanted us all to stay away and
Yeah.
everybody to do some stuff. And while working on it, it was cool because I wasn't writing it like I was writing a Broken View album. like at all. I was writing just songs, and I had nothing in mind. And we tried Skype, and Skype sort of worked, but it didn't really work. But my point is, like, I love these songs so much. Obviously, they're super personal to me, much like Something Better is. So, you know, in full circle, it just came to be once again. Like, you know, it's same, but different. You know, it came to be. It really just came to be a album. You know, and these songs are really, really powerful for me, and I love them. I honestly cannot wait for you guys to hear them. I have favorites. I know Matt has a favorite. You know,
I have
we
lots
all
of favorites. That whole album is my favorite.
It's fun. It's cool, and I wish I could have written it maybe with a little more input from, you know, Tyler, Matt, and Day, but like I wasn't near any of them. You know what I mean? We were all just like in our little homes for COVID day, but like, you know, because like we did work on one song. We had one good day where we got together, and it was like, all right, we got a song, but like every other day was like, oh, we're not allowed over. Yeah. Okay, so we just gotta power through it, and it ended up being really good. Yeah, it's hard. It speaks for itself. I'm gonna stop talking about it. You know, like I want you guys to make your own opinion of it, obviously, but I can't talk highly enough about it because I'm just super proud of it, and I worked really hard on it, and the lyrics and stuff. So I'm really excited that now Tyler and I are working every day during the week, 9 to 5, to record the album and get it done.
Yes, so we are.
We just got new gear, and we're just knocking them down until it's done. Yeah, you guys.
We're actually making pretty good progress with it.
We are, dude. Our next single, it's huge.
Huge.
Like, we said that. You said it's huge.
If any, all right. I know we have a few upstate New Yorkers, so you'll know the reference, but it's huge.
Stop! You're giving me flashbacks.
Becca says more like 12 to 7.
More like 12 to 7.
She's calling you out.
Whatever.
Whatever. Calling you out.
Don't rat us out on our own live stream.
No, but we have been working on it.
Austin, play RL. What's RL on Steam? On stream? Oh, yeah. RL. What is that?
I don't even see the
down.
Play.
Oh.
Rocket League.
Rocket League on Steam.
Stream.
Oh, on stream.
Like stream yourself playing Rocket League.
Stream myself playing Rocket League? I don't like Rocket League. I like scary games. I'll stream some scary games if you guys are interested in watching me do that. Watch me shit me bridges.
Shit me bridges.
Shit me bridges. I'll definitely play some scary games though and stream that. Play Dying Light then. Do you guys ever realize how much you touch people with those songs, like emotionally? I mean, you guys tell us every day. I read these comments and I'm almost like at a loss of words. I know we all are, right? Yeah. I mean, we all go through these comments, and we do try to respond to every single one of them. And I don't even know what to say because I'm just so grateful that you guys think that, you know, that you felt that connection that I felt writing it. You know, I always say I make these songs for myself. I always have. And I just say the things that I would want to say to someone else. And I, you know, and sometimes I imagine the things that people would want to say, that you'd want someone to say to you. And I know I looked outward a lot for this album when it came to Tyler and his situations. And I just tried to connect with people in my own little world. And, you know, you deal with people who believe in what you do, and you deal with people who don't. And, you know, there's a lot of things that go along with trying to articulate, or what's the word, to illustrate a feeling. And it becomes, it just becomes something greater than just normal everyday speaking, you know, like it almost feels like music is like its own thing. You know, I could sit here all day and be like, yeah, I had this girlfriend and I had another girlfriend, or you've had this girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. We've all been in these relationships that just like, you know, made us feel like shit. And, or maybe we're struggling with depression, or maybe we're struggling with, you know, alcoholism and stuff like that. You could talk about it all day, but nobody can disagree with you when you look at them and say, when you hear that in a song, it is so much more heavy and it hits so much more. And those are things that I've always envied about Blue October and Linkin Park and Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins and even Metallica and all these bands that talk about these things that are super important to talk about, and that some people have a difficult time expressing on their own, that they've helped me. And I just hope to be that little niche in the world and just, you know, I'm jumping on their train and I'm just trying to do my own version of it. But I know we all feel that way, and everybody in this band does everything they possibly can to contribute, and it feels good to know that everybody that listens to our music really connects with it. I never see negative stuff, and if I don't like negativity, so I'm glad that there isn't negativity in comments usually, and the world can be negative. And, you know, and I'm glad that every single one of our fans seems to be really positive.
Yeah.
And
You guys are awesome. Seriously.
Yeah. We love you guys, you know, we do. We love you so much.
Well, it's getting
late.
It's getting to our ending time here.
Play that video I sent in the group chat.
Video?
Speaking of British accents.
I'm actually gonna post that. Is that the thing? I'm gonna post
that's
this.
That's the video. That's the video.
Let me find it. See if I can pull it up here. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Thank you guys in the chat for saying that. Thank you.
Oh boy, here we go.
You got started over.
And Layers of Fear, I think I've played Layers of Fear. I liked that one, yeah. Or I've watched John Wolfe play Layers of Fear. He's a good YouTuber. I also been really getting into. Oh, sorry.
I feel there's nothing I can say to win this fight.
We're stuffing our face with brownies.
You hesitate much more than I can ever estimate. And that's all right. It's all right, mate. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You don't have to be the one to lose. You don't have to be the one to tell a lie. Don't have to.
This is who we are.
But that is who we are.
But what could be worse?
Small talk
About your girlfriends.
Then bollocks about your. It's desperation.
That is.
So every time.
Okay, wait,
you guys hear.
Look at Becca. Becca goes, I remember hearing this from my room and being like, WTF are they doing?
Yo, my sister's a trooper.
If you guys ever hear us mention, you know, what could be worse,
What could be
I
worse?
coined that.
Yes.
I'm the one who coined it.
I just like
By
that.
order of the Peaky Blinders.
I just like that in the video, Matt goes, what could be worse? And then Tyler turns around from the stove and goes, small talk.
Small talk.
Small talk.
About your
girlfriends.
That's what a long recording day looks like.
No, that was practice.
Oh, that was practice. Yeah, that's right.
That was practice.
Thank you
That
so
was a
much,
long
Mary.
practice.
That is so awesome. We love looking at Mary. Did you share drawings with us?
Mary,
Isn't
I
that-
think Mary is the one.
Is that who that is? Who
Yeah,
shared
I think
this?
yeah. I think that Mary is the
The
one.
handles are different than Instagram. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Mary shares these awesome pictures of. Hold on, my phone. I'm not good with technology lately. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we found out in the video today that you have no teeth and you are 78
Nick-
years old, apparently.
Nick said if you guys ever do a show in Great Britain, you have to do that on stage.
Oh my god!
I feel like we
rip you
get-
apart.
I feel like we get like.
We
thrown
get ripped
out.
apart.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. If we have anybody
Yes.
from out there,
Okay.
tell me.
So boom, this picture, Mary Lynn on Instagram. She makes these incredible
Yes.
pieces of art
Amazing.
Yeah.
with our music. Oh my god, that first one is so sick. It's like graffiti almost.
Yeah, those are sick.
Right there.
Here, Austin, talk. It didn't show.
Right. Oh, right here. This one. This one. That's the first one.
There you go.
And
Amazing.
and then and there's this other one that I also really like.
3 a.m. here in France. I need to wake up at 6 to go to work. Wow, you
That's
are.
a true
Trooper.
fan right
Yo,
True
that is
fan right there.
awesome.
So do
Wait, I didn't see that. Wait, what? I gotta go. It's 3 a.m. here. Oh, that sucks. My mom has to work at 3 a.m. too.
No,
She
it's
has to
3
work at
it's 3 a.m. in France.
Oh,
And he's gotta
3 a.m.
wake up
Oh, I didn't
at
read that.
6.
there. That's a true. I wouldn't be up at 3 a.m. to watch you guys if I had to be to
No,
work at 6.
you are.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. Screw that.
Well, she's a bigger fan than you guys are.
Yep.
Maybe they should be in the band.
Well, that's yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight.
Yay!
We
Thanks for letting
actually-
me join.
Yes, we actually are
please-
gonna wrap
Please
it
go
up
to bed. Get some rest.
here.
We're being bad influences on their fans.
Yes. Is there anything else you guys want to add, or I think we're gonna wrap it up here shortly.
I loved talking with you guys. I love talking about this
Yeah.
video. I haven't talked about this video or watched it in a very long time. So this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like
Awesome.
this.
3
So many
a.m.
people.
So what are you guys doing
up
up?
3 a.m. right now?
Jesus. You guys are awesome.
I don't remember the last time I was awake at 3 a.m.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome.
Last night for me.
Right. Oh, yeah, well, you got little baby Joey, so that
I
makes
got
it-
Joey.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, so Amaya was also in Something Better, obviously, and we'll totally have her on again.
Yes.
to talk
Oh, I
about
have
that
so
one.
many stories about Something Better.
Tell me about
Something-
Bob.
Something
Bob.
Better is gonna be such a long stream.
Oh,
we
geez.
might need to start it earlier.
Yeah, we'll try to start a little
Especially because you guys filmed hours and hours and hours and hours and hours worth of footage
yeah.
for Something Better, and this much of it ended up going
Yeah,
in. So there's so
crazy.
many stories.
early. Yeah.
We'll
Oh, next
probably
week's
do that
Super
one
Bowl.
last.
We can't do next week.
Yes.
I was gonna
I-
say we should do that one last.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
So next week we'll do Breaking the Habit.
well, next week is the Super Bowl in the United States. So,
And we're gonna
Um,
be practicing.
yeah. So I want to. We'll probably hold off next week. So probably next week no stream, unfortunately. But the following week we'll be back on, and yeah, we'll figure out. I'll run a poll on our YouTube channel, and you guys can decide what video we do next. How about
Well,
that?
actually, so since we're not streaming next Sunday, I don't really watch football, and if
I
you
don't
don't
either.
watch football, then we don't have to have a stream. But
We can figure out something for sure, because I don't watch football either.
I don't know. I was just
I
gonna
just
say.
eat the
I was just
food.
gonna
We can-
say.
if
we
you
didn't
want,
have
we
a
can
stream-
do something at practice, just like a quick little Instagram live thing while we're all at practice.
We could do something like that.
Yeah.
Or I was gonna suggest that I'll do acoustic covers and I'll take requests on my Instagram. But,
Yeah, we can definitely
something
figure
like
something out. We'll keep you guys updated. Yeah. Is there anything else anyone wants to add? If you guys want to check out our Patreon page, I'll leave a link to it in the
Yes.
chat.
Check out their Patreon.
We
Check out our merch.
we
throw it
post.
in the throw it in the description. And
on the
It is in the description. Yes.
oh, okay, gotcha. So the link to our Patreon is in the description.
Check out the merch.
Yes. Also the merch.
New music is going. Oh yes, sweatshirts are on. Sweatshirts are now restocked along with CDs.
Yep.
We are working hard on the album every day, so you guys know something very soon about the next single.
Yes.
Austin, could you do a quote from Batman Begins, please? Said DC
A quote
fan.
from Batman Begins. Okay, my favorite quote from Batman Begins. Let's see here. Oh, I just like when he goes, "Where were the other drugs going?" I think that was my favorite quote. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, my favorite quote from Batman Begins, like, I love the part when he says, when Ra's al Ghul looks at him and he says, your parents' death was not your fault, and then he's got the sword, right? And then they lock swords, and then he like gets mad close to him, and he looks at him right in his eyes, and he's like, "It was your father's," and it was like the best. And he was like, "The man had a gun," and it's just an amazing scene. Oh my god!
Mary Lynn ordered a hoodie.
He's like, "Woo! That have stopped you." Oh my god!
Mary, I think
Batman
yeah, I
Begins
just
Mary
got.
right here.
I think I'll be shipping that
They
out
asked for the
tomorrow.
Instagram link.
Do Alfred?
Throw the Instagram
Michael
link.
I want to
Keaton.
say
Oh,
something about Austin and Batman real quick. When I met this kid, he told me, he was like, "Yo, I know the whole script to The Dark Knight." I was like, "No, you don't." And then this kid literally started saying the entire movie. And I was like, "What are you doing right now? Stop it. No." So, yeah, he knows the entire script of The Dark Knight. Fun fact about Austin.
Yep.
But
I mean, there was a time I was a child. I was a little wee chap, and we went to the movie theater. I'm sure you can all. We've all seen The Dark Knight in the movie theater.
I have.
Not me.
And
Nope.
I wouldn't. Oh
Nope.
no! What?
Not me.
I didn't either.
Wait, what?
We all.
Oh
aka
my
you.
god. Okay, hold on a minute.
Wait,
You guys
no, you
have
can't
no
go on a
idea
tangent.
how absolutely. No, I'm gonna go on a little one. You guys have no idea how life-changing for a child that movie was to see Batman like in that way, and then the fact that they didn't even tell you that Two-Face was in the movie, and then at the very like pinnacle point of the film, like Rachel gets exploded. Spoilers, sorry. Obviously, we've hopefully all seen this by now. Well, obviously Rachel just like demolished, and then it goes over to Two, and then he turns into Two-Face, and then the movie goes even longer. Like, dude, that was some epic shit. It really was.
I think the
So,
one
you know.
superhero movie that really got me when I was a kid was the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans.
Those are excellent. I even like the third one.
All of them were great. All of
Yeah.
them were great.
A lot of people talk shit about the third one, and I'm like, yo, that movie is awesome.
The third
Like, yeah,
one
the
is
third act is a little
the third one is better than all the Tom Holland movies.
God.
agreed. Oh wait, no, we're gonna start an argument with Becca. She's in the chat.
Oh,
She's gonna
jeez.
be like,
Yeah.
she's gonna
Oh.
be really upset about that. Wait, you
Oh,
were
well.
a child for that movie? Oh, babies. I was a child for that movie, yeah. No,
When did The Dark Knight come out?
it's not.
Becca says no, I agree. Yes.
Oh, come on, really? You're an MCU fan and you agree with that? That's pretty amazing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. Wait, what's going on? Who's talking about what? Oh, Nick said no, it's not. Like, it's not better. Just stop. I don't know. I like Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't have to turn this into
Toby's movies are better, and you know what?
DC talk.
I'm waiting for Spider-Man 3 because I'm hoping Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield make a return to Spider-Man 3.
That would be so sick.
Men
That would be
only
sick.
want one thing, and it's disgusting. That's what we want. We want Tobey Maguire in the new Spider-Man.
Alrighty, guys.
You know what?
Well,
I'm totally okay with that.
this has been fun. We're gonna end it here. Yeah, check out our socials, Broken View, Patreon, also the Broken View. Our merch is brokenview.com/merch or shop, sorry. And yeah, check it out. We'll see you not next week, but the following week. So we'll keep you updated.
Valentine's Day.
Is it gonna be
Oh,
Valentine's?
it will be a Valentine's
Yes.
Day.
Ah. Oh.
What's Valentine's Day?
Our next stream.
What's happening on Valentine's Day?
Our next stream. But also, you're gonna see the Justice
Oh,
League.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun stream. Oh, you're gonna see the trailer.
The Justice League Snipe.
Oh
The
boy.
trailer comes out on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Oh
Okay,
my
that's gonna
God,
be fun.
dude. It's gonna be, dude. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna be able to shut my mouth about that. Like,
That's all right. We can
everyone's
talk
just gonna be
about
like, "Shut up, Austin." We know.
it. Yeah, so put it on your
Oh, man,
calendars.
Am I?
Put it on your calendars, and we will we'll see you guys then. Thanks for hanging. All right.
Later.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, on Valentine's Day, guys.